How you doing, big guy? You okay?
I am of sound mind, thanks to you all. I owe amends for my lapse in judgment.
Hey, you don't owe us squat. Ain't none of us perfect. It's kind of our thing.
How much do you remember?
Great darkness grew with every lie that I swallowed. The longer I remained with my family, the more certain I became that I could never leave. Dear Quill, your child is in danger. If her pain is half my own, the darkness may consume her entirely.
Not if I can help it.
We gotta be smart about this. There's a whole lot of converted between us and her.
Whole lot of that black blorf, too. And anyone want to tell me why Harry Hobo was able to suck it up?
Morrison, why that thing looked like him.
Because it is me.
Time to go.
Hey, Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight and your understanding unimportant.
Can I shoot him? Come on, let me shoot him.
Hey, we're in this together, and Smart Money says it's gonna be a tough fight.
Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark...
Such was my celestial solitude. Power without purpose, until uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
A ship full of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing.
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. They worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where this is going.
This is the scary part.
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools fit for feasting. Hubris made hunger. A cancerous craving called Magus.
What did it want?
Complete devotion. I too heard this voice, and could hear nothing else.
Adulation, flagellation, gorged with grief and consternation.
I told you this was the scary part.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation, you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it! Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and is now taking over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Corel was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corel.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul may be snared by the stone, chained to the child.
That's what Corell said. The three of them are somehow connected. She said Nikki needs to accept her death.
Magus preys upon her pain, manipulates her mind while feeding on her flock of followers.
And I'm guessing it never gets full.
Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest. Why didn't you just say that?
So step 1, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with her, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you...
What's going...
Oh, Flock.
Oh, Flark.
We've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
Go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on. You don't...
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little. That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land on the spaceport.
All them bars.
Betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold.
What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security, Muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
One fine tech upgrade, hot and fresh. Now that that's done, can we get a move on, Jelly Legs?
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
A what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Peter Quill, I have rescued you!
The healing priest squealing! Let's whoop his tail!
Peter Quill has fallen!
That one's gonna hit hard now!
Take heed! Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better.
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
The sorcerer amplifies their power!
We don't want to be in the way of that. I'm ready. Just find me an opening.
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Let's sever his ties that bind. Nice to meet you.
Wreck 'em, Drax! Destroy!
Roped another cultist!
These deluded souls do not not know when to quit!
Wackos better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, because I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody. Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants...
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon Faith from... Well, that didn't work.
I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. Look at her. This is personal.
Don't leave me hanging.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's...
Careful. There's treachery ahead.
Oh. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign. The Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Oh yeah? Never saw me coming, that's for sure.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Yeah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the Celestial Head, bring it back to life?
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Bah, this thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back, and it ain't jumping through no hyperspace.
They say Celestials are powered by hyperspace. Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
The seedy underbelly, seedy underbelly. You know, they used to run a poacher's ring out of here.
Is that what that smell was?
Yep.
That's not the way to Cosmos.
Might be something down there we can use. Fruit.
Was really hoping there'd be hoverbikes down here.
Why would there be?
No outrageous parking fees, for one. And two, sometimes you want to drop something off without anyone else seeing.
Can you squeeze in there?
Yep. Let's see where it goes.
So if there were hoverbikes down here,
We could have hopped on and zipped down to the lower city. Me and Groot used to do it all the time. There you go. Should be safe.
should be. Thank Flark these boots are waterproof.
Find anything?
Dead end.
And let's continue before Nikki becomes a dead end too.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
More jerkies dropping in! That's it! We finally snapped! Gamora! Wait for us! What the war, Gamora?
You won't ruin her this time!
Well, we might have a problem.
is mine!
That was, weird, Gamora! You okay?
The hovering shaman is blessing his prophet!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better.
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
I was almost hooked there! Thanks, Big D!
You can't do that without a head! I can barely cut into his armor!
Throw that, Drax!
Another promise destroyed!
Don't warn him! Beat him!
Don't make this a habit!
That one grows stronger!
We don't want to be in the way of that!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Hold him down, Groot!
Peter Quill, unleashed or end is now!
You won't ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora?
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good.
Gamora, wait! Hold on a sec!
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked-up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos! It's about Nikki, and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
I will make him choke for his lies!
Rocket! Safety's off!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
That you love us? No way! Don't treasure that moment!
That big robot is a serious problem!
The contraption cannot predict our merciless unity! I will enjoy this!
Cut to the chase!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Save your arrow! Hit the street with a special surprise! Ha ha! Look who's flirting with the assassin! Why are there so many of them?
Goes to show how many unhappy people there are!
The gargantuan droid is also a sizable threat!
Drop him, Gamora!
Cut to pieces!
Hold up, Rocket!
They are coming at us from everywhere!
Wish we had one of their base chariots!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
Many goons.
With access to the cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmo... This tower's the quickest way.
So, Gamora...
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. Then you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light, and I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
big guns!
Well, you're a big target, that's why.
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's up! Just follow my lead! It's a breathing room, Groot! I'll just walk right into that one!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Look! Golden Boy and Unicorker are still at it! I ain't saying I want him to lose, but I wouldn't mind if Raker socked him one.
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises!
I am trying to destroy!
Pulverize them!
Die with honor!
What's next, Peter?
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song!
Never see it coming!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Watch it, Drax!
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths! We approach the dog's tower!
Then we're almost halfway there!
Just
Unleash
push
me
them
onto
across
the
this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little wife. I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
This has got my name on it!
Aim it twice!
Chill out! Get it? Time to shred them!
Of course it was easier to get to before! See? We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Real rich.
Let's not add to our problems!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
But what now?
Well, I guess too close!
You've been warned. So many lousy angles to cover.
Keep shooting! I'll get closer!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
How many are there? It's like all of nowhere, Dodo.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
That was not the name!
I like it better.
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
I was just trying to wake him up!
Stop that weirdos deserve it.
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
The what now?
I will toss them to their deaths!
Of course it was easier to get to before.
Yeah! Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
hardcore zombie?
That soldier was delirious, but now
Finally!
he is
I think
dead!
they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not... not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
What? Where?
It should be, right below us. Must suck to be a celestial head, just floating around the edge of the universe's stuck toilet. We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice?
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look, they're still at it.
At least our guy seems to be winning.
What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong. But what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower?
Could you stop a turbulent ocean with your bullets?
Yes.
One day we must test your theory.
Anyone see a way across?
I am Groot.
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill. Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mind cracking down on them.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces, so you weren't completely wrong.
Cosmo, he must have bribed so many people to keep this place fun.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades. Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's charm. Boom, baby!
Sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream. Oh, you gotta be Flark.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Do you have any idea how far down it is if you miss?
We ain't got time to argue. I'll make it.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
No, more likely Magus will use the ritual's power to drain the life energies of all in attendance.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
How dumb are these Flarknards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
No! Get away from my dog! We gotta keep him off, Cosmo!
Cut them down fast!
The mutt better remember us saving his tail here.
And the
Chop it down!
brace yourself! This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
They'll be building us statues for this!
We're barely scratching the big thing tank.
Keep the breathing room through! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
Dog is lost in memories of the past!
Hey, Quill, want to see some fireworks?
Is it me or we barely denting this thing? We gotta keep him off, Cosmo!
Cut them down fast!
Make them hurt, Gamora!
Dodge this!
The mutt better remember us saving his tail here.
Bigger picture, Rocket!
That's one big bad stunt robot.
I hope that felt as bad as it looked!
Nowhere security's in big trouble after this.
File your complaint later!
These Flarkers won't let up.
The rodent is being overwhelmed! This one's
That
defenses
is
are
almost
formidable!
no kill.
Don't get too spread out! I guess this means there's nowhere resistance!
It's got
The dog is not dead yet!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it ignite your peace! Incoming attack! This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead.
Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
On our watch!
Deadliest woman incoming!
Why does the dog not mind Blaster?
Something's wrong with him!
Put down another fanatic!
What is next, Peter Quill? Beware!
I guess this means there's nowhere resistance!
The dog is not dead yet!
Groot says if you mess with the dog, you get the thorns. Been too
Past
long
time,
since I
someone
blew
got
something up.
Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
On our watch!
Make
making short work of these cultist creeps!
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this flea bag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the nuts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not at time that matter. Same reason Catadian, not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
And Peter Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Catadian who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Peter Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers, gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people, let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
I
know it's slow going. Blame the Flarknards who wrecked everything.
Do you know any shortcuts?
In case you ain't noticed, the entire geometricals of this place have been flarked.
am Groot.
Groot's right. This is a really old mining settlement.
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level. Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Catathian bone density.
But you don't even have cuts on your knuckles.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
To save her people. She knows what she's doing, or...
Raker said Nikki chose nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting... Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
The way the church spreads their faith tech everywhere, it's like some weird disease.
Groot says if it's a disease, it's a pretty one.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Quartet. You coming?
Yeah. Cosmo is retaking power of security, where his cops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Parts 2.
Gotcha! Careful up there, buddy! Not the shield, it's the mine! Enough already!
You open fire to the mine!
Oh, shit!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
Our enemies are just as exposed!
Watch the large one's explosive! Next time, you're on your own!
I thought I was a goner, man!
Normal attacks aren't working!
Push down that giant brain drain!
Perhaps our enemies can find out! Face first!
Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
They cannot run from me!
Don't make me ask for help!
Can't break through! I'm glad the space cop stopped shooting at us too! Even gladder he's dead! Those Protackin mines can flark off!
I'm on it!
Stick it to her, Groot!
I cannot penetrate it!
No, you can't hurt the brain! It's already dead!
I shall enjoy this! Well executed! His end draws near!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
Our enemies are just as exposed!
You don't stand a chance!
Those poor goons got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that...
I have seen them many times.
Drax, little help, Heave-Ho?
Readily!
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Cool, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
The all of nowhere looks like this soon.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex? Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I am Groot.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Scoping.
What do the fires do with all of the brain matter?
This place smells weird.
Brains go sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and... I don't know, something else.
Rhea.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zoners here, so it could be anything. I know one of them's half library and half pleasure pod.
Really hope it survived.
What'll it be this time? Confetti jet boots? Just browsing, huh? All right, let's go.
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. For all we know, that thing's about to blow.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
You know there is a wheel. I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with dirt stuff. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be...
Soon to be one less!
Two! Where is Warlock?
The Warlock is a fearsome warrior! We must trust him! These renegades are relentless! Perhaps they know we are near!
Yeah, they keep flying in more trees. I'll keep putting bullets in them. Call me 112.
What would I do without you, Rocket?
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
Drax likes to get his hands dirty! Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more goo!
These Flarknards cheat.
Where is Warlock?
Hopefully he's leaving Ranger with some ugly scars!
dismantled the church!
Promise me you'll stay dead. We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here. Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
All right, group. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch. Careful. It's a little... Whoa! Surprise, Scuttfuckers! It's all you, Gamora!
This trip's getting expensive!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
I am losing control!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble!
Once we get inside, I'm on Razor!
Breathing room, Bruce!
Respect your battle plan!
Got my name on it! Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Their focus should be divided between here and Momentum, right? Troops are coming from everywhere!
They ain't getting the drop on me!
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
I knew you had my back!
Got a feeling we ain't gonna like what's on the other side of this!
It can't distract us from our task!
We'll tear down these churches!
So glad that man is on our side right now!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
So many of them! Gonna cost me a fortune in ammo!
At least we're putting them to good use!
Whole lot of pain coming your way!
And ready!
Guys, huddle up!
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us!
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a florkin' supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer!
You said...
Is the whole church here?
Looks like we're crashing the freak convention!
These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about.
I am ready to teach them!
Fire
You guys are in big trouble!
Keep on planting these creeps to the ground, Groom!
Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
I wasn't expecting so many of them! Haven't had a blow like this since the war!
This time there's no resistance to help out! You need to cool off!
Stop zipping around! Just let me snork and blast you!
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
Gamora!
This is how it's done!
Whoa! Wagon is on our side!
We see Raker in there! He's fine!
I will respect your battle blade!
Thanks for saying what we're all thinking!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
What's next, Peter? Calm down, weirdos deserve it!
Wizard! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die! That was awesome!
Put him down before I carve out your eyeball!
Run him through! Cut him down, Groot! Give him a new one! He'll make us eat that meat bun for hours!
We need to focus on taking him down!
Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver! Quick, sack him! Prepare for pain!
About time!
Bloodbuster! I am losing control!
Just keep it pointed at the other team!
Peter! Drax needs help!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in mean mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Whatever they're up to with the Cortex, it stops now. This is nowhere. Our nowhere.
Destin right! Let's show these Flartnards the door!
I'll show them my...
Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there! But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
We disrupt their ritual. They will do anything to stop us.
Any ritual that involves sacrificing a kid deserves to be stopped! Zap! I love playing Zappazella!
Having fun preying on the weak? Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
What are you waiting
something.
for? Shoot
Look
him
at
in
the
the face!
All right! 1 down, 3 to go! Nikki! Can you hear us? We're gonna save you!
That barrier must be soundproof! We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Groot's right! The bubble's shrunk! We can get at that last plug now!
Then let's get to it!
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand! Save your nice words for later, Quill!
I thought I was a goner, man!
Priest is losing his run!
Quill! Quill! Groot's right! The bubble's shrunk! We can get at that last plug now!
Let's get to it! Beware! That warrior will punish us if we attack!
Yeah! The freak's gonna redirect your blast!
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand! Scutting Kurt, medic, is really complicating things!
Putting him away first will make things much easier!
Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
Speak for yourself! Loud and sloppy is how I get things done! I can't believe they enslaved the continuum vortex! I mean, we've all thought about it, but still!
Shooting that one will only make things worse!
Yeah! You owe me one, Quill!
Oh, thanks, buddy!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks? Get on the floater! He's fixing up the others!
Well, that's not fair!
What's next, Peter?
Right! That floating freak's fixing up the rest! Well, we gotta unplug these Dastin things!
Working on it!
Work faster!
I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish! Hold fast! Look! The sorcerer heals his ill!
Put a target on him!
Let's one, people! Fight it, child! Why do they have to be so high up?
I bet you can use their stick to get up there!
Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
Speak for yourself! Loud and sloppy is how I get things done! So he gets to just go around healing his pals! Yup! Get on the flat face healing his put
Way to
next
take
time
him to
you're on
church,
your
man!
own!
Feel
What would I
this?
do with them? Round them up, Groot! Punch their lights out! Why do we not simply get... Guys, huddle up! Victory will soon be ours, my friends, unless they send reinforcements.
If they do, we'll have to move like lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Okay, look, guys. The ending is near. We're feeling no fear. Because we all came from outer space.
What?
I did not come from outer space.
So let's brave the odds and fight like no one else does. Let's do it right and take them out tonight. Who's with me?
This
Seriously, Peter?
Will?
We're almost there, Nikki! Hold on!
Child, resist the evil craving inside you!
The flyer's healing the others!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
wood, people!
Hurry! We don't know how long she can last! Keep them off, Peter!
My great strength goes underutilized!
This has got my name on it! Not helping, Drax!
I got all these toys. I'm just dying for you.
Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
Speak for yourself. Loud and sloppy is how I get things done.
Here we go! Oh no! I might need some help!
Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This... a minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
Damn it!
They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastan Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're going in hot.
Crap.
Hold on. Hold on. Got him! Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
You're not getting away this time.
Down, power down. war! The world mind must have... Come on!
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Nikki's in there somewhere. There's gotta be a way.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet. But regrettably, we do not have one.
Guys, we do our best work when we're out of options. Somebody's got to have something. Drax.
You have royal blood. Perhaps it is time for the Prince of Spartax to return and rally his people.
You been to Spartax lately?
I have not. But Spartoid technology is well beyond...
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech. You can't even land there anymore. Rocket, anything?
What about the Ravagers? You could ask for a temporary truce.
Yondu's rotting away in the kiln thanks to me.
Could bust them out.
Jailbreak the kiln. I'd rather take my chances with the church fleet.
I'll bust them out.
Yeah, I'd bet on Gamora.
As would I.
So would I, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the Ravagers scattered during the war. Any survivors are laying low or serving time in one of a dozen backwater planets. Besides, what's a pirate without a ship? Groot, and no bad ideas.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, just not that one. Snakes would shoot us in the back.
Assuming they don't shoot us in the front.
Hold on. What if the Answer's been slobbering right in front of us this entire time?
Peter, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammy's pretty much useless to us, but she's also useless to the church. They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
How can you be certain she is not one of them?
Guardians of the Gut!
Nope, she's good.
You do realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
Groot ain't going back in a cage.
No, but think bigger. Way bigger. The one beast that she'd want more than any other. Jax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going. To Maklu 4! To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom!
Yeah, we're totally gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Maklu 4 perpetually rain fire down.